What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Starfield. We are continuing where we left off in the last one. So, we're actually going to go do a little mission with Barrett. We're actually going to go get him a power. He wants a power, so we're going to go get him one. If you guys missed out on the back end of last episode, what I'll do is I'll put in the little bit where he asked us in the back end of last episode. I'll include that now.
Anything I can help you with, Captain?
Sure, let's have a chat.
This is amazing. The Unity, the multiverse. This is everything and more, literally.
There's a lot to unpack here. I think Sam Core just left. Yeah, I'm just gonna say there's a lot to unpack here.
No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books, they're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Yep. Forget about the Starborn. The Unity is do you really trust these people after everything they did?
No, not even slightly. They're people who obtain power in some unfair way, and some of them have used that power to cause suffering, and others just didn't want to share. But that's what regular people do every day of the year.
Forget about the Starborn. The Unity is the central issue here.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
I could have thought to be the first to want to enter the Unity. I thought that I would have thought, yeah, you'd be the first. Yeah, I would have thought of that. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that one.
What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
Agree. I need to do this part. What if I'm not ready for this? Let's ask the question.
It's the nexus point for all universes with infinite possibilities. What could go wrong?
I won't do this without you.
The way I see it is anybody entering the Unity has no more regular people concerns. But I do. That's my only worry. I just feel like I would be susceptible to becoming one of the bad ones. And I cannot do that. My 100-year-old grandma would become a Starborn, track me down, and I can't even say what would happen. But it might involve the space shark ghost god thing.
Thanks, Barrett, I think.
Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries, and we should all follow your example. On that note, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you, if you have time. It's not on the scale of entering the Unity, but it is tangentially related.
I really want to know who's going in and out that door. It's winding me up. I have the time. Tell me what's on your mind. Yeah, let's go with it.
Thanks. This has been swirling in my brain goo for a while now. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all means. And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
Let's go over your powers then. That's actually a pretty big favor. Don't know if you can get powers too.
What, you think you're the only one who can walk around in a cape and tights? Granted, it's just a theory, but I venture anyone who experiences visions from touching an artifact is now connected to them. You got a vision, I got a vision. You got a power, ergo.
Let's go get you a power then. That's actually a pretty big favor. Let's go get you a power then.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Alright, so, as you guys can probably tell, Mateo walking in front of us of how much I've just cut out. That's a good edit point for me. Just remember when Mateo walked in front. But yeah, we're going to head on out with Barrett. He's got his book out.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
Oh, no.
I love like the little communications everybody has. Anyway, let's head on out, shall we?
Seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where we're going to. I think we got a mission off of, or we talked to Vlad about it, and Vlad's given him a location. It does seem to be like if you do touch an artifact, you can then go get powers by the sounds of it. So that's why we're heading today. We're going to go get Barrett power. Why not? I'm not exactly sure what it's going to do to him, but yeah, we'll go get him one. At least then he's got one. He wants one, he can have one. We don't need all the powers, do we? No. I don't need them all. I don't even know what half of them do, to be fair. But yeah, we'll head over to the Nats, which should be around
Can you
here.
believe
Right
this
here.
tree was here before the city?
No. It's a big tree, I'm not gonna lie. Been there for a long time. Like, I've seen some trees in real life which have been planted for a very long time, like hundreds and hundreds of years. Like, they've been stood there for centuries. Anyway, let's head over to the spaceport. Heading out with Barrett, we're going to go do some more quests and side quests and stuff like that. Need to get most of these sorted out as well. Hopefully we'll maybe get maybe 1 or 2 done today. Hopefully. That's what my next little while's going to be.
Every time I see that statue,
I might actually do an impromptu live stream of just like sorting stuff out, stuff like that. I'll probably publish it on the channel as well, probably record it and stuff like that, and probably edit and render it. That's cool. I guess he's on the way back to the ship. But yeah, I might do in the next couple of weeks, maybe during the sort of Christmas break, stuff like that, the holiday season. I'm planning on doing more than a couple of live streams.
It's good to be home, right?
It's like 90% set up for streaming now. I'm almost ready to go. If I wanted to go live, I could. There's just a few things I want to do first. Just like little things. I want to get like a couple of overlays sorted and stuff like that. So it's like some pop-up notifications and some goal stuff and stuff like that. I want to get that sorted as well. So we'll sort that out.
Certain death constantly, without fail. So far, anyway.
But yeah, let's get up onto the bridge. Let's go get Barrett power, and then we'll go from there. I've also realised that my headset is actually incredibly low on charge, and I've got at least 2 more hours of recording to do. Like, this is Friday's episode, so for Starfield, but I haven't recorded that much of Avatar. I've got a few episodes of Avatar I need to record today, and well, it's not late, but yeah, I need at least maybe 2 or 3 episodes recorded today, and it's already well past 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So I started late today, I really did. But with yesterday, things really screwed stuff up. I had a lot going on yesterday.
Up and away.
It was Saturday, if you guys were wondering. But yeah, I had a lot going on yesterday. I think I mentioned it somewhere. I had a meeting in the morning, then I had a few of the bits and pieces I need to do for a couple of hours, and then after that it was record time, and then edit time, and then render time, and then yeah, it's a lot happens all at once. Anyway, let's jump. Actually, that reminds me, I need to set today's video live, which I haven't done.
Let's see what there is to see.
Give me 1 second, I'm just setting the video live. Once it actually loads on my end, which is taking forever, so what we'll do is we'll continue to play it, and then as we play it, I'll set that as live. Right, let's have a look at this planet, shall we? We've never scanned this planet before, now we have. Alrighty, where are we going here? We're going right here. Go ahead and land.
Let's see what's on this planet.
And there we go. That video is now live. Yeah, it's the first time I've actually set a video live, actually, and told you guys about it while recording. But yeah, that was Sunday's video going live. So if you guys are curious which video that one was, that was it was Avatar. Alright, Bart, let's head on out, shall we? See if we get a spacesuit or not. Curious.
The thing about wearing these suits is that the more you wear them, the more comfortable they are. The more likely they are to rupture. So the discomfort is a good sign, I guess.
Oh, here's got a constellation one. Extreme cold. Have a look at the temperature, shall we? Minus 205 degrees Celsius, 0% oxygen, and 0.06 gravity. Okay, so the gravity is incredibly low on this planet. Alright, let's see if we can see any like structures or anything. Looks like we're heading over in that general. Oh, we've got another thing there. We've only got like 2 more things to grab for this planet. We've also got another thing, but yeah, we'll keep our eye open for anything else. This wouldn't actually be a nice, wouldn't be a bad planet for stuff. I don't know exactly what materials it's got on the planet. Copper by the looks of it, and water, and that's it. Yeah, looks like we need to go in this general direction anyway. Looking for any more resources. We can see them. Or it's slowly catching up with us. I'm just looking at here for resources. Also, we've got actually we've got something over there. Look, we've got a temple. Just not letting me scan that.
That's the temple. Irvin would have loved to see this.
Not seeing any other resources actually. Wow, I can actually keep myself quite high on this planet. Holy moly. You coming, Barrett? You're all the way over there, buddy. Temple located. I'm trying to find the normal way, and it's right there. Can we see our ship we can see from here? You can see just about anything from up over here. The hole there. I quite like this planet actually. Alright, let's head down, shall we? I felt like I was coming in there a little bit too hot. Okay, yeah, I was good. Thought I was picking up too much speed there. I should be able to drop from here. Alright, Bart should be behind us here any second now. There he is, he's just going through the wall.
Something else, aren't they?
Alright, let's head in. Let's go get him a power, shall we? It. You gonna do this bit or am I? Help Barrett? No, okay, well I guess we need to do this bit then, eh? Did it? No, not quite. One more. I hit that one, but it didn't actually work. There. There we go. There you go, Barrett. Guess I fly into it then, eh?
Times like this when I can't believe how lucky I am to do this for a living.
This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome.
Speak with the Barretts. I guess we'll speak to you first.
You've got to be joking. Nope. Okay. Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
One of you explain what's happening here. One Oh no, which one of you is my parrot? Okay, who's the evil one? Did you clone yourself? Oh no, which one of you is my Barrett?
Me. Accurate. I'm just, passing through.
Okay, so he is my Barrett. Okay, who is, sorry. Okay, who's the evil one?
You know, my captain asked the same thing. Different captain, though, so you aren't an exact facsimile. From my readings, you don't have your appendix, and you're 1/4 of a centimeter taller than me. Minor differences, but fascinating. I wonder what else is different.
Did you clone yourself?
That doesn't make sense. Cloning is a complicated procedure involving a lot of complex science. This was, a whole lot weirder. That's one way to put it.
One of you explain what's happening here.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
Oh god. What am I going to do with two of you?
Why stop at 2? It won't work. The energy required increases exponentially per anomaly. I'm already exhausted. In a way that's hard to describe. Not physically or mentally, but something else. Sorry, friend. You'll feel right as rain when I dissipate.
What do we call you, the Barrett?
I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, one of us has to keep it classy.
Welcome aboard.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Who is this person?
My husband? He passed 20 years ago. It's been so long. The horror of the infinite is the inclusion of the unimaginable. I promise. He's happy. We're happy.
I didn't know he had a husband. Okay then. Oh no, Vasco?
Oh man. I only hope the new one we're building is just as salty as the last one.
Daughter?
Amazing. Sounds like you don't have a daughter here, I take it. No, we talked about it, but no. We named her after Aja, my mentor. She died in the crossfire between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective decades ago. For me, Irvin died instead of Aja in that crossfire. She's best friends with Cora, and she's smart as hell. Of course she is.
The war?
Going on 20 years now. But we're starting to turn the tide. Imagine all of the variations. It's endless.
Sounds very different where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship.
Wait, what happened? What happens if you die here with the Barrett?
What happens for any of us? I don't think it works that way, though. Maybe I'm just a construct or a memory. I don't know. But I don't feel pain. Good to know.
Can you two continue with this conversation later on?
No idea. This isn't how the power works for me. I've never had a conversation with myself before. You pretty much know everything I do now anyway. More than I ever hoped for.
Barretts, get ready for a fight.
We can handle this. On it. Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
That is a Starborn ship. That is a Starborn. Alright, let's fight.
Down, down, down!
Moving.
Fine, let's go!
Ready? Do you want to play with grenades? Okay, let's play with grenades.
Look out! Glad you're on my side. We could unleash scientists on these temples for decades and still only scratch the surface.
Oh, let's check on Barrett.
Hey, something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling.
This individual is busy.
Son, cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
Oh, he's gone.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Good to know. Just me, I noticed. Sounds like something Eva Barrett would say. Good to know.
Isn't it? I mean, hey, at least only one other Barrett appeared. Imagine if an army of, me showed up.
Did you try to do that?
Kinda. I mean, here's the thing. It's pretty exhausting in a way that's hard to describe. A second one of me seems... well, frankly, it seems like it would kill me. But yes, I tried. Briefly. Then I stopped when I realized how impossible it would be. Makes me tired just thinking about it.
That doesn't seem to be possible. No, Barrett, I don't want to imagine that. That doesn't seem to be possible. Let's go with that.
True. How would I stand out in a crowd made entirely of myself anyway? Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power, and I'm still just Me? Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Can you still use your power?
Yes, though it takes a lot of concentration. If I do it a lot, I bet I'd give myself a headache. From myself. I'm my own migraine.
It seems useful. It seems like a useless power to me. It seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him, or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Can we talk about your new power, Barrett? Let's go with that.
Sure, but give me some time. I want to use it a bit more. See what its limits are. I just need some time with it.
Use your power when you want, Barrett. When you want to, Barrett. Yeah, let's go with that.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway.
Right, there we go. There's that one done. Right. Worlds apart. Completed. Tick. Can we talk to Barrett anymore? Have a chat with him, shall we?
A while ago, you helped me out when I was captured by the Crimson Fleet. And I just wanted to say thanks for having my back.
No worries. What you have done without me, yeah.
I would have given them an exhaustive series of lectures on aneutronic fusion until they were either delirious or they became my new students, obviously.
Why don't you thank me with some credits? That's the question.
I could, but it doesn't feel right. You're part of the family now, and we take care of each other.
He didn't really like that, but what's the Hammond asking? Refresh my memory.
You know, that Crimson Fleet pirate who held me captive for a bit a while ago.
Oh, I remember.
I just appreciated how you rescued me. That's all.
You're welcome. Glad to help a fellow Constellation member. No big deal. That's what that was a while ago anyway. You're welcome. Glad I could help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it?
Yes.
To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
I'm glad to be a part of the team. Exactly how often do you get into jams, Barrett?
Exactly as often as I need to. Jams are just sticky successes, right? At first it seems annoying, but it eventually washes off.
I'm glad to be a part of a team. Put my trust in people. I'm good to be a part of the team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
Cookie days?
Sounds amazing, right? Reminds me of a time when I got stranded on a ship carrying tons of frozen foods when its engine and gravity system died in the middle of nowhere. The captain allowed everybody to eat only the cookies since the meats were so expensive. But with no gravity, the cookies baked into weird little spheres. So naturally, we floated around eating cookie globs for days. I'd say we gained quite a lot of weight. But as we were in space, we factually did not.
I do like cookies.
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, Constellation has its ups and downs. It can be hard. Trust me, I know. When times are tough, sometimes it's important to reflect on our accomplishments. What you're doing here with us is remarkable. Truly. Constellation is brighter because of you.
How long have you been in Constellation anyway?
A long time. We should talk about it someday. I'd need to get some tea going for that chat, though.
Thank you, Barrett.
Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Gibson's sticking his hand through his helmet, man. Who's Irvin? We know who he is, but let's just go through the dialogue.
Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
What happened to him?
The war happened. He was caught in the crossfire between the UC and the Freestar Collective. It was right after he finished a job on Gagarin. Some terrible job, I don't remember.
What was Irvin like?
That's kind of you to ask. People used to say that we were polar opposites. He was quiet and shy, they said. But that wasn't true. He was just that way around everyone else.
It's impossible to know what could have happened. Everybody's lost somebody as a part of life. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not stirring up bad memories for you, Barrett.
It's not you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years.
Oh.
Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
20 years, damn. Why do you think it's suddenly back in your thoughts?
Well, I'm enjoying my time adventuring with you, and it reminds me of Irvin in a way. We had so many adventures together, and then it suddenly stopped. Maybe part of my mind is trying to remind me of that.
I'd love to hear you tell me a good memory of. Sorry, but I don't know what to say. I'd love to hear you tell me a good story. Sorry, a good memory of him. Yeah.
All right, let's see. He was a biologist, specialized in botany. He loved plants. For years, he carried one with us on trips like it was our pet. He even named it. Haven't thought about that in a while. Well, maybe I'll take you up on that offer later on, Captain. I need some time to think about things. On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit. I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the ship, and then we'll go from there. My question is can I actually get on board this ship? It's in a bit of a slant, eh? Can we actually board the spaceship, I wonder? Is there a way to even board it? I have no idea. Inaccessible. Alright. let's head back to our ship, wherever our ship is. That general direction. Head back to the ship and we'll talk to Barrett a bit more. It's actually nice. We're actually.
See, this is why I signed up with Constellation. This moment right here.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we'll head back to the ship and stuff like that. So. Oh, I don't know if this. I'm guessing this planet's a complete vacuum, or not a complete vacuum, but probably close to it. My headset's also running incredibly low on power. It just beeped at me. I'm pretty sure it actually just played the SOS sound. Which means it's incredibly low, which means I could lose audio here at some point. Which, to be fair, I thought, oh wow, it's actually sun's starting to come up, look. Oh wow. Am I literally just that? No, I'm not that high. I am, we're actually witnessing sunrise on this planet. We're also getting slapped with radiation, which usually means that this planet's got no atmosphere. We're just slowly making it back towards our ship here. Like really, really high up as well. I don't even know how high we are. Slowly making it towards our ship. As soon as we get there, we'll board. But yeah, we're actually really, really high. I think this is like the highest I've ever been, actually, on a planet. Right, let's get down to the ground, shall we? Which means we're probably gonna have to make it fairly low and then quickly boost. Boost now. There we go. We're all good. Boost again. Just above the ship. Land here. We should just be able to down and all aboard. Right, Barrett should be here as well. Here he is. Right, I guess we can have a chat with them now that we're inside. Come on, Bart. I want to chat. I want you to face me.
Okay, then.
I don't want to talk to you with the back of your head. I'll do.
What's on your mind?
Do you have anything for me?
Oh, right. Almost forgot about it. This is for you.
Alright. Some
Sure.
food.
I've got a minute.
Do you mind if I ask you some personal questions? Let's go with that.
What's on your mind?
So about your power.
Of course. I'll tell you what I can.
If your power starts to turn you evil, what should I do?
Hey, not funny. It could happen. Power corrupts, you know. Maybe I'll become some sort of cosmic, many-eyed monster intent on devouring humanity. Then what? Anyway, evil is a silly concept, and I'm pretty sure you'd know what to do in that case anyway. I think.
Why did you wait so long to get your power?
I thought it would change me. I thought, what if I can fly or see through walls or whatever? Would I be a different person? And if so, would I still care about the things I used to care about? It took a while for me to really figure out those feelings. They were buried deep below my drive to explore and my work with Constellation.
What do you think about your power?
Well, I'm part of the Cool Kids Club now, right? But honestly, I don't really think it will change me that much. I'm still me.
All the cool kids, eh? How do you feel about this power?
Not gonna lie, it's weird. I had hoped for the ability to fly or something, you know? truth be told, I'm flattered. I mean, it is some sort of cosmic compliment, right?
Bro, you got a jetpack. You can fly. Can you use your power right now?
I suppose I could, but it's exhausting. Besides, the power seems weaker or just different now. It's hard to describe.
Oh, we've got a few more questions here, haven't we? Have you spoken with the other Barretts anymore?
No. I've been unable to replicate the experience since the temple. My hypothesis is that the quantum locking required to sustain the connection is only possible in certain situations. Perhaps it requires some sort of aligned momentum that could resonate beyond the origin universe. But that is pure speculation on my part. I don't have nearly enough data to support a solid theory at this time.
Alright. We both have the same power. What do you think that means?
We're heroic power twins. Lowly copycats. Each other's nemesis. Probably none of that. Probably.
I have some other personal questions, if you don't mind.
Of course. What else do you want to talk about?
If you don't mind, I like to ask... I like to talk about Irvin.
It's a difficult topic. For years I pretended like I was over it. But I'm not. I can't guarantee I can answer everything, but I want to try.
You need to get over him and move on. No. Can you tell me a bit about him? Let's ask the question.
Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
Did everyone work with Constellation also?
Yes, he was one of the first people I met when I moved into the lodge. His room used to be full of plants. The humidity was hard to get used to.
I bet. Thanks for talking about him with me.
Thanks for listening. Did you have any other personal questions, or was that it?
Tell me about yourself.
How much time do you have? Just kidding. Let's see, where to start. I've been in Constellation for a long time. Aja and Sarah convinced me to join before the Colony War. Lost my husband during that damn war. Lost some other friends too. Anyway, I've been exploring planets with Constellation ever since then. Helps keep me busy. So I guess that's me in a nutshell.
Are you good friends with Vasco?
Yeah, Vasco is great for reminding me about schedules and protocols or engaging in data-focused conversation, you know? But if I tell him about how I found the first artifact, or how I escaped from the Crimson Fleet, or when I saved a stranded pilot from an island covered in hypnotic flowers, you know, he just isn't impressed.
So religious beliefs?
Not my thing. It's just not something that I need, and it never appealed to me.
Sometimes it doesn't. Any family?
My grandma raised me for the most part. Lost a lot of family in the war. Not much left to speak of, really.
What can you tell me about Constellation?
Well, I joined in 2305. Aja brought me on. It was unlike anything I had ever been a part of before.
Wow. What was it like when you joined Constellation?
When I joined Constellation, part of me was worried I wouldn't belong. I thought they'd all wear fancy suits and talk about business opportunities all day. I entered the lodge and I was immediately pulled into an intense debate about whether the Freestar Collective would really risk war with the United Colonies. They pulled me into the conversation and treated me as if I had always been there. I hope your experience was the same. Anyway, what else did you want to ask about?
How long have you been with Constellation?
Well, Aja recruited me in 2305, so, you know, it's been a while. So, is there anything else you want to ask about?
Yeah, he didn't actually tell us exactly how long he's been in. I'm guessing that's because... I'm guessing, like, by the time you can ask that question, it could literally be, like, more years within, like, playing years type of thing. So, I'm guessing the sort of left that bit blank. What did you do prior to joining Constellation?
I used to work as a United Colonies physicist. I was so starry-eyed, thought I could change the universe. And you know what? I don't think I've changed a bit. Except my job is much better. Any other questions?
No more about Constellation right now.
Fair enough. There's a lot of history with this organization.
There is.
I'm lucky to have been here this long.
That's everything. Okay, that's pretty much... that pretty much covers it.
I'm starting to feel a little interrogated.
And, yeah. That's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks, Barrett.
Always a pleasure.
Do you mind if I ask some personal questions? I think we've already been through this.
Go ahead and ask. I'll do my best to answer you.
Yeah, we've asked all of these, so...
Let me know if there's anything else.
That seems to be it for now.
Well, that's all I have too.
Alrighty, well, I think that pretty much leaves everything. I've got nothing really else to communicate with Barrett. I think that's going to be a Barrett episode, this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully we maybe get some more missions like what we did with Andresia and Sarah and I think Sam Coe. I think that's like the first mission with Barrett we've actually done. Like I think we can get to know maybe Sam Coe a little bit more, maybe Cora a bit more. I do want to go visit Earth though at some point. We've got a couple of things we can go do on Earth, as well as the moon and stuff like that. So we might do. I might just try and find some more books first, though, just so we can grab as many of those as we can. Maybe do a full episode or two of that one. But yeah, I think that's actually a good place to end this one here. That's going to be a nice Friday episode. I really like this ship. I really do. I think we need to change some weapons out and stuff, just to make it a little bit more powerful. But other than that, I think I am going to do some streaming at some point as well. Over the Christmas break and everything like that. We're going to be, well, take it this way, I've pretty much got a week of, chill, really, over Christmas. Not much going on, so I think I'm going to definitely jump into some streaming. I want to jump into some multiplayer games, maybe play some games with some Christmas noobs, maybe, you know. But yeah, like I really want to go play Call of Duty Online. I really want to go play Battlefield 2042, I think it's called. It's the latest one what's out. I've had that thing like pre-ordered before it even came out, and it's been out now for over 2 years, and I haven't actually touched the damn game. So yeah, I want to go play that as well. That might be fun to stream. I might stream a little bit of this, just like doing some tidy up and stuff like that. Just doing like maybe some trade work, some selling, stuff like that. I'll probably publish the stream here on YouTube anyway, so if you guys do miss it, don't worry. It'll get published. It might be a few days late, or maybe it's more than a few days, just judging on how long the stream is. Like if it's like 3 hours long, I have to render that 3-hour video, which it might be 24 hours before I upload it, because well, take it this way, if it's a 3-hour long, it takes about 3 hours to render, thereabouts, at 4K. Then I have to upload that to YouTube. That just only takes like 20 minutes. and then YouTube has to then process it, which can take up to a day to process on the YouTube side of it. So hopefully everything will go to plan. That's my plans for the next little while. I might do something along the lines of like health of the channel or something like that in between Christmas and the new year. But yeah, for now, I think this is going to be a good place to end this one here. I'm going to quit rambling. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series and everything so far. If you guys are, please do hit the like button. If not, there's always that dislike button right next door. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and end this one right here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?